Hey, what's going on everyone? My name is Donovan, and today we're going to take a look at a pair of active noise canceling headphones from a company called Nuby. These are the NB6s, and they're available right now on Amazon.com for just under $50, which for active noise canceling headphones, that is very inexpensive. So I'm going to set that off to the side, and now we're going to take a look at the headphones. So these are the headphones themselves. You can see that in terms of design, they're not going to win any design awards because they're certainly not I will say flashy in any way. They are on-ear headphones, so something to keep in mind. If you're looking for over-the-ear headphones, these are definitely not it, but they are active noise canceling Bluetooth headphones, and so of course they're wireless and they're active noise canceling, meaning they're going to block out a lot of outside noise and kind of allow you to stay immersed in whatever it is that you're trying to listen to, whether that be a podcast or music, and we'll talk more about those in just a little bit. So these are the headphones themselves inside the box. So this is the box they come in. Basically you just get a couple of cables and then also the instructions in there as well. So one of the cables is a micro USB cable. You're going to use that for charging them up, and I will say you will not have to use that very often because the battery life on these is really good. They claim 70 hours, and I can't tell you that that's necessarily true because I haven't been able to get through the full battery life yet, and I've been using them for quite a while. I think I've had them for about 2 weeks now and still haven't been able to burn through the battery. Now I am using other headphones while I'm also using these because I review a lot of headphones, but the battery life is really fantastic. So we'll talk more about that in a little bit. And then you can see it does also come with a 3.5 to 3.5 millimeter jack here. It does not include any kind of microphone on here because there's microphones built right into the headphones. So that is it for that. I'm going to slide the box over as well. So a couple things worth mentioning here. So there's our 3.5 millimeter. There's a microphone, and these are all on the right ear. And then also the micro USB for charging it up. We have a play pause button, volume up and volume down. That is how we're going to turn on our active noise canceling, so we can turn it on or off with just a push button there. And then we have power on, power off, and then that's also going to answer phone calls or hang up on them. And then over here we have NFC. That's not a button, it's just you scan your phone over it and it's going to connect them up without using the Bluetooth. You can just avoid the Bluetooth settings and connect them up via NFC. So like I mentioned earlier, they're not going to really win any design awards. They're definitely made out of plastic. It's nice that they do swivel. They have a good amount of cushioning, so that is one nice thing because they are on ear, like I mentioned earlier, so they're not going to go over your ear. But they do block out a good amount of noise for being on ear, especially, of course, with the active noise canceling turned on. You can see up here there's a good amount of cushioning. Now the headband itself is made out of plastic, but it does have a metal band running through it, so that does give it a little bit of added support. But overall, now let's talk about the important stuff. So they mentioned here that it has superior sound quality, comfortable wearing, stable Bluetooth connection. I will definitely attest to the stable Bluetooth connection. I've had it connected up to my iPhone XS Max and the connection has been very good. No issues there, and pretty much the 10 meters that they claim is about what I've been getting. Comfortable wearing, I would say that for 2 to 3 hours straight I've been wearing them, and really no issues. They do pinch a little bit, so you can see that when you're wearing them there is a little bit of a pinch, but it's not too bad. I've definitely had much worse in terms of how tight they are. So these aren't super tight on my ears, so that's good. And again, they also have that memory foam cushioning at the top and on the ears. And then superior sound quality. I will say that for $50, these are really impressive in terms of sound quality. Good amount of bass. They sound a whole lot better with active noise canceling turned on, which is kind of weird because a lot of times when I've reviewed active noise canceling headphones, they actually sound worse with the active noise canceling turned on. But in this case, I think these actually sound better because when it's turned off, I feel like they just don't sound quite as good, and you can hear a lot of background noise coming in. So they do leak quite a bit of noise, but as soon as you turn on that active noise canceling, you will get a lot less noise. And I would say these are probably like 80% active noise canceling, so they do make active noise canceling headphones that get 90 to 95% noise cancellation, where I'd say these are closer to like 80. So they're good if you want to be able to hear some things going on around you, but once you turn your music up to like 50% or even higher, you're really not going to hear a whole lot of what's going on around you anyways. So yeah, overall, I just think these are fantastic. Like I mentioned, the battery life is really great. 70 hours is what they claim, and again, I don't know that that's necessarily true, but over the last 2 weeks when I've been using them consistently, I haven't been able to burn through the battery yet, so that is really good. So overall, just a fantastic pair, especially for $50. Again, they're not going to win style awards. That's where I definitely think these fall short. They're definitely not going to impress anyone in terms of style, but in terms of functionality, I definitely think that's where they excel. So anyways, quick look at the Nubie NB06s available right now in the links down below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.